All right, welcome back to the ICIMS booth. I have the one and only Miss Trish here. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing great. Good for day one. So what have you been checking out in the expo?
It is so busy. I think it's just surprising how many attendees they have here, and even when sessions are in, it seems like there's a buzz, there's a lot of activity. Lots of questions though, which is good. So I love to hear that as an analyst.
So what are the questions that you're hearing the most?
Obviously AI, but specifically I think the most is around governance and actually on data fraud in terms of when you're getting hired. So something I know you all sort of help your customers with, but no, that's been a theme not just at this event, but just the spring already. It's lots about fraudulent applications, fraudulent hires that are actually coming in the door. So companies are starting to kind of wrestle with what do we do to prevent that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And in case you're watching this and you want a little bit more on governance, check out our fireside chat with Eric Connors. He goes through our governance framework. It's 20 minutes, helps you a lot. So just make sure that you go and check that out. So I have to ask you, you've known us for a long time. We were actually just talking about how you're missing Ike already, but like, what do you think of our new brand?
So I love it. Purple is my favorite color, just have to say that, but that's not why. It just feels very modern, and I think it captures sort of the evolution that ICIMS has been through, right? So I think I became familiar back in 2009, 2010, and yeah, the product has grown, and I think the branding wasn't like keeping up with that. So this feels very, I don't know, just very appropriate. But there's some element that just, I mean, I love that it has AI in it, but it's also it's got the people, right? Which is at the forefront of what TA leaders and HR leaders are looking for.
And it's funny you bring that up because we went through, I think Jody told me like 500 different versions of all of this for the logo. And everyone kept coming back to the people going, this is us.
It's clearly people. That was the first thing when you first sent it out. That was the first thing I thought of. So yeah, and the colors I think too. It's sometimes, especially when you get among other vendors of different types, you get lost if everybody looks the same. So I think this stands out. I don't see anyone out there that uses these colors. So I think it's going to be very unique to you all.
Love it, love it. So what kind of research are you working on? Because you always have your finger on the pulse. What are you working on?
What we're doing this year is a little bit different. So obviously the analysts at the end of the year come out with trends and so forth for the coming year, which we did. What we're trying to do now is break down each trend by topic, and each month we're coming out with a different collection. And what comes in that collection, so for example, one just posted a few weeks ago on recognition. And in the collection will be a set of tools for an HR leader or business leader to use with their teams for free. So things like 2 or 3 podcasts, maybe some live Workplace Minute episodes are in there. A report will be in there as well on actionable things that team can do around, in this case, recognition, and then so forth. And so it's just an easy way to train your team. When I was an HR leader, you have to train for free, right? And I know, as ICIMS has lots of resources, you mentioned the fireside chats, I don't think enough HR professionals or talent leaders know that these things are available to them. So yeah, we're just trying to give back in that way with the research.
I love that idea, the concept of collections, because I was a practitioner too, and so often I was looking for data. I was looking like, why am I having to recreate or just create this? So I love that. Where could someone find that and go ahead and get plugged in?
h3hr.com. So H and the number 3, hr.com.
Awesome. And where can people connect with you? Because you always put out great stuff.
Thank you. LinkedIn, just Trish Steed, Steed, or Google, right? Like just I'm on all the things, right? So no, I've been a practitioner for about 20 years before I moved into the analyst space. So yeah, there's a little bit of information out there about me. You can read about just about any topic possible, I think, at this point.
I love it. I love it. Google me is her answer.
I know.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. So good to see you.
You too.